What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another weird video, and in today's video I'll be making a review on the Nintendo Switch right here. So without a doubt, let's get right into the video. The battery life for the Nintendo Switch, it has a battery life from 4.5 to 10 around 9 hours of battery life for gameplay, depending on what game you're playing on this thing. But it's pretty good knowing the fact that the previous battery life for the system, the 3DS, was around 3 to 5 hours of gameplay for 3DS games and around 5 to 8 hours for DS games, which is alright, but this is way better than the 3DS's, so this will do you much better for on-the-go gaming, for if you're just playing or anything. The Nintendo Switch can be played in so many ways, just like in these few ways that I'm about to show you right about now. Like in handheld mode right here, you can basically play it anywhere, just like a 3DS or anything, which is really cool. You can play all these games you could ever imagine on the go, just with this one little system. With all the other variants, like a Switch Lite, like a Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch Lite, and a Switch OLED. So yeah, pretty much. But yeah, here are the two other ways you can actually play this. You can even play it with your Joy-Cons off your Switch in a controller grip and play in tabletop mode. Just set it on a table, on your work desk, anywhere, and just play it like this. You can play your games, have a lot of fun, just in any way possible, like in the way we just showed you, handheld mode, or in this mode. So let's right away just cut to the other mode as is. You can even play it on your television with your Joy-Cons and a Joy-Con grip. Or, better yet, if you want a more comfortable experience, you could buy, for around $45, a Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, or even the cheaper $35 one Power A ones, which are even better than the Pro Controller, which you could just have a lot of fun and just play any game you want imaginable on here, which is pretty cool. There are so many different games that you can play on Nintendo Switch. Like, if we just say a few, you can play all the 3D Mario games, so Sunshine, Galaxy, and even Paper Mario 3D. Yes, that is a game. Don't search it up, please. You could also play games like Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Breath of the Wild, Hyrule, even Skyward Sword. But also there are some games such as Mario Odyssey, all of the Pokemon games, N64 games, SNES games, NES games, and even Sega Genesis games on this one system. And that's insane for one $300 system, which is awesome if you think about it for a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much so many games you could play on one little system. They could play in so many different ways like we showed you already. But also, in my opinion, I really think it's a good system. Also, the fact that you can play it in all those different ways, handheld mode, tabletop mode with your friends, and even on the TV with your friends or by yourself, you can play all those games. Just think at that. That's such an amazing system that changed gaming forever. That's crazy. But I really think it's worth it because all you got to do is just pay the same amount as an Xbox or PS4 and you get more out of it. Instead of, oh, I got to buy a PS5 and a handheld system to play anything on. No, screw that. Buy a Switch. You get a tabletop console, handheld console, and even a TV home console. All in one thing. That's insane. So, I really think that that's a reason you should get it for. Now that I've talked a little bit about the Nintendo Switch, y'all should know that it's a pretty good console system and handheld system for most people's standards. Some people really hate the idea. Most people, like myself, really love the idea. And I really love the system in general. Most people would. Probably because the catalog games we even talked about and just everything about it. Even some specs that I really can't detail at the moment because I don't want to make this video more than 10 to 15 minutes long. But I'll probably make a video in the future detailing some stuff like that. But without a doubt, I'm Chronicle Gamer, and I'm out. Peace.